Most of the riders already know how safety works for armors, riding jackets, etc. We have level 1, level 2, etc. for armors, and then we have class A and class AA, maybe AAA for jackets and pants. And for gloves, we have level 1 and level 2 for the protectors, and the whole glove as a shell can also be certified to level 1 and level 2. But the most overlooked part of riding gear are riding boots. Very few people know how the safety of boots is determined, and not a lot of YouTubers talk about it. So, this boot is certified to CE level 2, 2, 2, and 1, and it also has some more stuff written below this. Let's break this down properly. First up, the first number stands for the length of the boot. So, ankle length short boots, so boots till this level, are level 1, and the tall boots which go up to the shin are level 2. The next two numbers, the 2 and the 2 here, are for abrasion resistance and impact cut resistance. So obviously level 1 is less protection and level 2 is more protection. But at the same time, level 2 may be more stiff, more uncomfortable, but obviously safer. So impact cut protection is tested by dropping a blade, a knife on top of the boot at various parts of the boot and seeing how deep the blade goes into the boot. So the deeper the knife goes in, the less safe the boot is because your foot is inside the boot. Same way for abrasion resistance, a few parts of the boot, the entire boot cannot be tested for abrasion resistance because of the shape. But a few bits of fabric or the leather from the boot are used to test on a rotating sandpaper wheel, which basically simulates abrasion on the road. The last number is transverse rigidity, which just means crush protection. This is the most important part of a boot and at the same time the most overlooked also. Wonder why I'm saying this? Yeah, so transverse rigidity is how stiff the sole is to resist crush. So normally, especially while off-roading and at times if you're stupid enough while touring also, there is a chance that the bike falls on your foot. And then how hard the sole is to compress depends how safe your foot is from getting crushed. So for the transverse rigidity or the crush protection, level 1 implies that the boot can withstand a force of somewhere between 1 to 1.4 kilonewtons, and level 2 means it can withstand more than 1.5 kilonewtons. The force to weight conversion is not exactly accurate, but for approximation we can say that 1.4 kilonewtons is approximately 140 kgs and 1.5 is 150 kg. So I'm not saying a 150 kg drop is 100% safe, but you can assume that up to 150 kgs the sole will be rigid. Other than that, you can see a few other alphabets and letters here like WR, SRA, WAD, etc. These are not safety features, these are basically comfort features. The WR stands for water resistance, the SRA stands for slip resistance A, WAD stands for how much water comes out from the boot if it is poured inside. Water resistance is basically how much water goes in. Other than these, there are a few more comfort features like how much fuel can be absorbed in case of a crash where the fuel leaks out, and there are slip resistance A and B and C, which includes both A and B. So those are basically different materials, different types of liquid used to test if the boot slips, and the amount of water that goes in when the boot is flexed continuously. Yeah, those are basically comfort features. Those don't determine how safe your foot is. Like any other certification system, the CE certification system is also not perfect. It has many flaws, like the CE certification do not tell you anything about the ankle twist protection. So when something falls on your foot, how easily this part bends to the side determines how easily your ankle gets sprained or maybe fractured. These boots, you can see, are pretty stiff in that department. They don't let the ankle twist at all. This part is solid and this does not bend a lot. Also, the parameters to certify for level 2 will still cause injuries. Like when something sharp comes and hits your foot, the CE certification lets the knife go in for about 9 mm or maybe 1 centimeter to consider it as level 2. But imagine something goes through 1 centimeter that still hurts. I mean, obviously you won't have to lose a lot of blood, but still that hurts. So riding safe is always the higher priority than good quality gear. I may not be the right person to say this, but I think I am an example to say this. In the video, I just told that level 1 is less safe and level 2 is more safe for impact and abrasion resistance. But if you want to know how long the material should withstand on the sandpaper for level 1, level 2, or how deep the blade is allowed to go before it gets disqualified from the certification, or the maximum threshold depth of the blade to come under level 1 or level 2, if you want these specific details, I don't want to bore the audience who just came to see the basic explanation. So I'll just put all those details in the description below, and if you are actually interested, if you're that type of nerd, I really appreciate it, and you can read it in the description. I also will link my sources in the description. So yeah, that's it for now. Just consider liking the video if you liked it and found the information to be useful. If you want a full review of these Wanderer boots, maybe consider subscribing, because I'll drop a review pretty soon, though not immediately, because I need to get my foot back to functioning first. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching till the end. If you have watched till now, it means a lot. Bye.